Hey, man, welcome back to Highly Animated. It's another good ass episode for you.
Botched the intro.
Yeah, hold on.
Give us another one.
Welcome back to Highly Animated, y'all. We hope y'all got your joints rolled. Y'all ready to join us for another high ass episode, and we're going over the best thing to go over in the world: entertainment.
And a fucking entertainment. DC, well, Marvel. Marvel and DC working on it.
Okay.
DC working on it.
I'm not going to state that DC is working on it because I feel like DC is never working on it. But I do see content out there. If you haven't seen it, I think a couple million of you have already. But there's a fan-made film out there.
No one watched that.
Before we get to disappointing DC, let's go over. You want to go over the final trailer of the Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I feel like we should do DC, first because they
got a lot of stuff right now.
I mean, yeah, but as far as like when it goes to who's putting out the best shit, we know who that is, so let's just go over DC. And also, this is an old movie, so they just redid it. Well, finished it. They didn't redo it. They finished it. So
I don't know. We'll see.
Let's go over that.
We're gonna go over the last trailer for the Zack Snyder's Justice League. His little
Snyder Cut. Let's go. 3. Let me stop. Not the ad. Oh.
That was the ad.
Oh, sorry, guys.
So begins the end for Darkseid.
I've never seen a being this strong. Maybe one. He's back.
I spent a lot of time trying to divide us. I made a promise to him on his grave. I need to bring us together. There are enemies coming from far away.
They serve an old power.
This world is divided. No protectors here. No lanterns. No Kryptonium. It will fall in his name. I have turned worlds to dust. All of existence shall be mine.
I have a second chance. I am not gonna waste it.
He said the age of heroes would never come again.
We're fighting the devil and his army. I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us united.
It's time to stand. Fight. The time is now.
Reaction, Chino. What you think?
Compared to what I originally saw, I feel like this might be 10 times better. Because in this trailer, I see each of the characters, or at least the most important ones, are going to have some character growth. They all got an obstacle that they're going to have to face, and they're going to have to overcome it. Because I didn't get that in the first go around with this film. I'm seeing a lot of shit that I was expecting to go down in the first time the Justice League came out. In this, so I can see the difference now. I mean, I don't know how much in this one, because you're only getting like an extra hour and a half of content to my math. It's supposed to be 4.5 hours long, 4 hours long.
4 hours. 4 hours.
And we already seen a version of this, 2.5 hours of it already.
Right. But I honestly, but you got the version we seen already. I believe a lot of it had Josh Whedon's reshoots. So
yeah,
it probably was maybe an hour of what Snyder wanted and shot, and then the rest of it was what Josh Whedon did. So I don't even.
I'm
think
assuming the parts where I'm gonna assume that all the parts where Batman is going to meet everybody is the Zack Snyder bits, and everything else, and maybe some of the Superman thing, but I think everything else might have been Josh Whedon.
Yeah, and what I think, honestly, yeah, I agree as far as like based on what we seen first. And what I just saw, this seems much better.
Yeah.
Like, because the first story to me just moved too fast, and so much felt missing.
I had no time with
saying?
Cyborg either.
I mean, yeah, with really anyone or even the villain. Like, you didn't even get a lot of time with the villain.
Yeah, I didn't understand him.
And that's kind of when you got these kind of movies, we like the superheroes, but we also want the villain to make sense and feel something, And I can honestly say, yes, this is much better than what was previously done. But I still noticed the flaws to me. I still notice, like, yes, it's gonna be a good movie compared to what it was, but then when we compare it to the rest of the field, like with Marvel, it still don't hold the weight. Like, Darkseid to me looks, I don't like how his face looks, and then it kind of seemed like what's his name, Stephen Wolfenberg, whatever the fuck his name is, he the metal on his suit is like, it's liquid, and it went to Darkseid, and that's what Darkseid's suit is made of. So it seemed like he let him borrow that. So Stephen Wolf is some naked, weird looking dude, and notice he was cloaked up in the corner, and I'm just like, and then if you look at Stephen Wolf in the comics, I'm like, why would you change it from that to that? Like, I still see the things that they shouldn't have done and the bad decisions that were made. Like Ben Affleck, he's a good actor, but I don't like him as Batman. Like, Jared Leto, not really a good Joker. Like, honestly, even the Cyborg pick, you could have got a better Cyborg. Honestly, even Superman. I like Henry Cavill in The Witcher.
I do like Henry Cavill
in The Witcher, but I do not like him. He's a decent Superman, but like I said, with so many failed attempts of Superman, I feel like y'all should have did better. Wonder Woman, good pick.
I agree with the Wonder Woman pick.
Yeah, hopefully they don't bring back, what was the guy name? The guy who plays Daredevil now. What's his name? Not Daredevil, Deadpool. Ryan
Reynolds.
Yeah, please do not bring him back as the Green Lantern.
No, they're not doing that. No,
I mean, that's been rumored so many times that he's not coming back, that he was always the Green Lantern that was supposed to show up. So we'll see, because I know there's a Green Lantern. We're gonna get to see Green Lantern in this movie, like the John dude and the Martian Manhunter. He's in this movie as well, because they was all supposed to be in the movie, So
I mean,
it looks great, but
yeah, it looks good. I don't agree with because I feel like Darkseid is gonna be Darkseid in the beginning, and then he's gonna turn into Apocalypse. Like, Apocalypse is gonna be the title, because I didn't like the idea of that armor surrounding him too.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, I mean, Darkseid Apocalypse is supposed to, I guess it's all in his title or some shit. Or the planet is usually called Apocalypse, but I feel like in this movie it's probably gonna be like a title, him being Apocalypse,
and that's the one thing I also didn't like. Not to cut you off, but I didn't like with the Marvel trailers. We kind of we knew what Thanos, why he was doing what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like with this, it just feels like I'm still left wondering. Okay, why are you coming to Earth to attack it? or even what's your purpose for even destroying the shit? Because yes, in the comics, destroying shit for whatever petty reason makes sense. But once you start coming into live action, I don't want to hear you. Oh, this is just what you do.
Yeah, this is what you. Yeah,
if
you think about it, DC is a comic book of power struggles.
Yeah, even Marvel is like that. I mean, what they did, they changed Thanos' purpose. Because in the comics, he did all that to attract the attention of Mr. Steph.
But at least
in live action, they actually made you look at what he was doing and put it in perspective. And be like, damn, you not bad, but the way you going about it is not how you do it.
Because I didn't understand Darkseid and the cartoon or the comics. You're just a powerful being. You just want to destroy shit, and Superman's the only thing getting in your way of destroying things. So it's like you're a temper tantrum kid with power, And like you said, bringing him into the movie, you made him the same exact thing. A person throwing temper tantrums with power, and you got people getting in his way of doing what he wants to do.
To be fair, I don't want to say that's what they doing yet. But so far from what from what I've seen in the trailers, you haven't gave a real purpose to why he's this way. It just seems like he's just this way just to be this way. And I just hoped for something a little more deeper.
Because Thanos,
you know what I'm saying?
If you knew the comic book version, like you said, he's doing this to please death. And then if you look at the movie version, he's doing this to preserve existence.
Yeah, and it's not bad, but that's two valid
reasons why people do things. No matter how intelligent you are susceptible to poor decision making.
Yeah,
based on your own reasoning, but you can't place reasoning on Darkseid. Oh, I got power, so I am going to do this. This is what I'm meant to do.
Thanos used his strength and his power. Yeah, he hurt people in many ways, but like I said, he believed he was doing the right fucking thing.
He had a goal.
Yeah,
what is Darkseid's goal?
He's experienced pain and losing his family and his planet and his home world. So I want to make sure that don't happen to nobody else. Although the way he went about it was horrible, you know what I'm saying? But you damn, you trying to save these people. They don't see it, but I get why they don't see it. But they added that emotional aspect to Thanos, and I'm not judging Zack Snyder Cut yet. But what I'm saying so far in the trailer, I just get a straight cold guy, nothing. I hope y'all played around with his history and how he grew up and what made him this way, so I don't just want it to be, oh, I'm just doing it just to do it.
I mean, because even if it is like that, I hope that there's going to be more within the heroes that's having to stop him.
He better have a good ass fight if it's just going to be him just doing it.
Yeah, because if you are going to be, if he is going to be that type of villain, I want a lot of story from the characters having to stop him. I want to see them at least in the movie at one point get beat. I just feel like, damn, if we finna get beat up by you grunts, how the hell we gonna face this motherfucker who just want to destroy for no reason? Y'all are ordered to do this and we can't beat y'all.
He has to Thanos them, honestly. He has to win.
At least through the
first 3 hours of the movie, he has to win.
What Steppenwolf did in the first Justice League, it was Darkseid has to be doing throughout this entire movie. But I want to know the reason.
But honestly, you can't even say that because in the first one, Steppenwolf, once Superman got awoke, it was over.
I mean, but I want him to walk through everybody.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
And and I don't want it to just be when Superman show I got that. I thought that was kind of a goofy thing to do. Oh, when Superman shows up, say today, he's the strongest thing here. Yeah. But I just felt like that was kind of cheap because damn, could he at least had a battle? If I wasn't gonna get Darkseid, you could at least let Steppenwolf beat up Superman a little bit, or let him bleed, or at least let everybody think like, damn, he showed up, and this nigga still putting the work on y'all, like, or at least force everybody. If you're not like, not make it be a Goku thing, make Superman win the whole thing, force everybody to work together.
Even Goku gets his ass whooped before he wins. This
Goku
nigga just
even asks for help
all the time, and I we talked about it previous before. Like I previously told you, to me, for Superman to work in live action, he needs to get scaled back. You can't have it so once he comes, no one else is needed. Because I remember, like I said, in the comics, and when I remember watching the animated TV show, and everyone fought. And when you watch the animated movies now, everyone fights. Like Batman ain't hiding from the big and bads. Like Batman not ducking Superman either. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just like, he needs to get scaled back, because you can't have it, because otherwise you just call this shit Superman and Friends.
Or the other characters need to be scaled up.
No, they put the other characters where they need to be. Although in the first the first Justice League, y'all downplay Batman.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't do that shit again. But everyone else, I feel, was where they should be. But Superman needs to don't scale back Batman. Scale him Superman.
Up. Like I feel like
and put him where he should be.
Yeah,
he could beat all of them. He got a plan to beat all of them. That's the Batman I want to see.
I didn't feel like about that. This Batman, I didn't feel that way. I felt like this Batman was just in the world he didn't understand.
Old and shit. I'm like, what Bruce is this?
And it's worse. Y'all are saying this is the Dark Knight Batman, the one that loses Jason Todd as Robin.
And supposedly we gonna get some of that in here.
But I don't know how I don't know how I feel about, like, it seems like it's a lot of stories in here. Now,
it's 4 hours though.
I ain't pushing or gonna downplay Zack Snyder's like capabilities. You know,
I don't really
because I haven't seen a Zack Snyder cut of anything.
I mean, wasn't Batman vs Superman his movie?
Yep,
and that was a bad movie. So
it did, but he had a Snyder cut version.
I saw the director's cut. They add more shit, but it's still the same movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Batman vs Superman was a bad movie. It was a bad movie. Ben Affleck is a bad Batman. Like, he's a bad Batman. And I like Ben Affleck.
I think that the problem with DC is that they don't understand, like, how we perceive Batman and Superman is different. Superman is literally the happiest person to me, regardless of what anyone says, because he has all this power and he chooses to hold back in every battle because he knows any more than that could probably hurt innocent people, right? You know? So why is it that Henry Cavill's version of Superman is depressed about all this? Why is he sad that he's so powerful? Why doesn't he want, like, in the first Superman, I was so disappointed because I'm like, damn, Superman is usually the happiest character, trying to talk people up, giving advice, helping you get through, like, literally being the Superman even without using his abilities. You know, he happy with who he is. When he was young, he had to question that. But when he realized he had a greater purpose, he was Superman damn near 24/7. But this version of Superman, he unhappy having these powers as a burden. He don't know why he here, why he want, if he should be a hero. I'm like, how can I enjoy a movie when you telling me the one motherfucker that got all this power is depressed about it?
Yeah,
and then you team him up with other people, like, they're not none of these characters in this universe are even full-fledged heroes, you know, or let alone like seem like they're working towards that.
No, because they didn't start the story at the beginning. They started us way in the middle towards the end of their journeys, and I'm like, wait, why? All because of Marvel. And like I said, I'm gonna wait till I fully
I'm excited
give
to
my
see it.
opinion. I'm excited because, like I said, it definitely seems like a better movie. Like, if I feel like I would have much rather paid for that than what I paid for.
Yeah,
before,
I'm definitely gonna give this a full chance. I don't know how
I'm
gonna
watch it like
sit.
3 times.
I don't know how
like 16 hours.
Man, I'm only gonna watch it a good once, and I'm gonna be really, really paying attention to it because to watch it twice is pushing it.
I ain't gonna lie, it depends if it's really good, when I'm like, damn, this was actually way better than what it was, you know, like I have to watch it and watch it twice. My pride to break it up a little bit because it's 4 hours.
It is. Like I wouldn't even watch Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
that's a 4 hour
film.
But
yeah, Thursday.
If you ain't got HBO Max, get it. It's coming soon. Check it out.
Or check the bootleg, man. Pretty sure he gonna have it too.
Ain't no more of them.
Oh, you on the internet.
Oh, the bootleg.
Yeah, I'm saying, let's get into this Marvel's The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They put out like Anthony Mackie put out a little short clip. Let's get into that one and then we'll get into the actual trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the clip. Funny. They funny together.
I mean, when I see them together, they remind me of the dynamic duo of Stewie and Brian. Two people who have this weird love for each other, but they feel it. But they always act like they hate each other.
1 minute. 1 minute. 2 drop off, Sam. What's our plan? Great. So no plan. 30 seconds! Enjoy your ride, Buck. No, you can't call me that. Why not? That's what Steve called you. Steve knew me longer, and Steve had a plan. 15 seconds to drop! I have a plan. Really? What is it?
Attack. I was just waiting on that. I love they fucking
they banter.
Yeah, he don't call me that. He do be longer. That shit funny.
It feels like it belongs to someone else. That shield represents a lot of things to a lot of people. Symbols are nothing without the women and men that give them meaning.
We need someone to inspire us again.
The world's more complicated now.
We're never gonna stop. This world is ours. There's no going back.
It doesn't have to be a war.
It already is.
We can't lose this fight. If we do this, we're gonna do it our own way. So we're partners, co-workers, not necessarily a team. No. We look damn good, though.
I like that it's him and Bucky and not him and Cap because Bucky has more of a sense of humor than Cap does. Like, he's more... They both are soldiers. Like, not saying that Cap wasn't a soldier, but Cap became a soldier after he got the super serum. But Bucky and they were grit soldiers. So I get them to it. And then it's nice because Bucky is coming from a time where the race thing was probably big. Not, making Bucky a racist, but, that little talk that they just had over about what the shield meant I'm always getting an idea like, damn, could they play with the race card in here? Because, you know, everyone perceives Captain America as white, you know, and what happens if you make Captain America black? And then thinking Bucky, the character being white, they might want him to take the shield because you're Captain, you're the most like Captain America. You're white. You also have the super soldier serum. I mean, granted, you got the metal arm. What the suit can cover that up, give you the shield. It's like Cap never died.
Nah, I highly doubt Bucky would ever get the shield, considered everything he's done, and also Sam Wilson. They don't want him to get the shield. I also think there's going to be 2 shields because the one Cap brought back from his time, and then the one that already existed. Current time.
That might cause complications.
So 2 motherfuckers with shields and shit.
They're gonna be like, how'd you get that shield?
Yeah. So I like I said, I don't think they want him to be Cap or even have the shield. And that's why they introduced the US agent and shit. But it looks good. It looks good. It's gonna be 6 episodes.
Only 6?
Yeah, but each episode is between I heard say 45 and 55 minutes.
I think that's fair, given the fact that like it's not a lot that like it's not on the scale like what Wanda is, where it's a lot of shit.
I mean, WandaVision was really broken up, you know, but this
because imagine how Wanda
episodes are longer, so it makes more sense.
But imagine how if Wanda released with the first 3 episodes, you know, all at once, it would have been easier to flow. Because by the 3rd episode is when shit would have got wonky.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, if to even though it was weekly, it flowed for me. It was just cause, like I said, I liked it. I loved it so much because it just kept every episode made me wonder more. Every episode,
I'm looking forward to the Winter Soldier just cause the Falcon and Winter Soldier just cause it's the world. Like they're still in the MCU world.
Yeah,
you know I like these characters. Don't get me wrong. But it's putting me back into the world. I want to know what's going on in the world. I want to know what's going on with the Skrulls. I
can't wait till the timeline is revealed.
Yeah, like I want to know what's going on with the time. Like there's a lot of speculations, but I want to know the facts.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on. Like supposedly Omega Red is supposed to show up in here. Like
that's a mutant.
Yeah, it's so. And then the city that they go to, it looks like fucking Madripoor. You know,
right.
So it's like. I can't fucking wait to find out what's what.
I got a question though.
What's up?
Now, would you be disappointed if the MCU never, ever uses the term mutants, but changes it and uses something else? Would you be disappointed in them?
If I'm gonna be honest. No, but I don't see how they pull it off without using the term mutant. I don't see a reason why not to use the term mutant.
But
still, I would not be disappointed because, like they said, Marvel, the MCU is just another universe in the whole multiverse. You know, like the comics are they multiverses and all that bullshit. You know, so. I wouldn't be mad, and if they in their universe they didn't use it. But like I said, highly doubtful that that's the foreseeable future. Because remember, when they did the comic thing before all the when they first announced the new phase, and they said, "Don't worry, mutants are coming." Kevin Feige said it out his mouth, you know, so. He wouldn't have said it if they had plans of not using the term, you know?
I mean, all right, so look. I know that they're not classifying Wanda as a mutant. They classify
maybe.
Nah, it's not a maybe. She's a witch.
Maybe.
She is a witch.
Maybe.
In the MCU, Wanda Maximoff is a witch. And she ain't labeled. Agatha is a witch. Right? All right. So Agatha a witch.
Yeah, but you gotta remember
Wanda's
Agatha,
a witch.
But even in the comics, Agatha was always a witch.
Okay, but
Wanda was always a mutant.
We talk about right, and that's the comics. But in the MCU, they called her a witch. Now, the reason why I asked, would you be disappointed, is because if y'all are labeling Wanda a witch in the MCU, and that's how y'all gonna keep going her by, because they never explain how Pietro got his super speed. Is he a mutant? Because remember, in the comics, Pietro and Wanda are both mutants. But in the MCU, Wanda's a witch and Pietro's still undetermined. And then they said in the WandaVision show that people that they got close to the stone, they died. But Pietro lived. What was special about Pietro that he was able
that gene?
But they didn't say that about Wanda. They called Wanda
but they
a witch, and that they also said that Wanda and Pietro volunteered. It wasn't based on tests and studies.
Hold on, wait. In the comics, hold on.
I'm talking about the MCU.
Yeah, but even in the comics, she's a witch. She was a mutant, but she was a witch. She's always been referred to at her name. Scarlet Witch that was her name in the comics. And I'm saying, even in the MCU and WandaVision, now that they have the rights to the mutants, if in WandaVision they show you that she had already had some form of power already, and they basically tell you that when you come in contact with these stones and shit, it enhances you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it did to her. It didn't fucking, give her power. Well, it gave her power because it enhanced her. You know what I'm saying? But even Pietro, he probably already had some form of speed. You know what I'm saying? So when he finally came in contact with the stone, it enhanced him. You know what I'm saying? And that was probably the best way they can use. The stones activated the fucking mutant gene. You know what I'm saying? The dormant gene that was once sleep. And like some people, it probably was going to be, it was sleep. And then in some people, they already had some form of the ability. You know what I'm saying? And then with all this stones, finger snapping and shit going on the planet. Boom.
I remember saying this.
Yeah.
I remember you saying nah.
Yeah. But now that they did that, that might be what they did. You know what I'm saying? But they're not saying that no one didn't have powers. They already saying everyone already had powers already. Just like in the comic, Some people mutant gene was sleep. Some people had it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's
I will believe that, like, cuz in the New Mutants film, the way they talk, I mean, obviously it's in the Fox universe, so they got the right to talk about the mutants any way that they can. But it's just that my theory is that if they are gonna go do any multiverse shit, it would be through Fox and Sony.
I don't think they're using that shit, honestly.
I mean, because if you already got the rights to it, you still, like, mind you, they fixed the last movie. I ain't gonna say not the one with Apocalypse, but the Days Future Past. Say they use that one. That movie, like, gives everybody a clean slate.
Bro,
like,
all that shit was trash.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Like, if we gonna be honest.
No, but the point of it, it gives everybody a clean slate, like a whole wipe. You don't have to discuss anything that happened from X-Men 1. You don't have to
like that.
I mean, but if you want to tell the universe from this point on and saying that there's been mutants this whole time and all this bullshit, then why not just go ahead and keep that universe that's already there? It got a clean slate. All you got to do is just move forward.
That's what they did. Failure.
But think about Star Wars.
That's why you wouldn't keep it.
That's what they do in the Star Wars. They didn't go back and retell no story. They're continuing. And if they're doing any, like, backtracking,
exactly.
If they do
exactly, what did you say? They not going back. We finna move the fuck forward. Leave that shit alone. And if it don't make sense to set up the future, we're not doing it.
But that's what I think they doing.
It don't make sense to bring them back because that whole Star Wars as a whole is not a failure.
X-Men
the Fox, they had to sell the fucking company.
I mean, they had a lot of sequels.
Every movie was bombing.
I don't think they were bombing.
They were bombing, bro.
They were probably
Otherwise,
blowing up.
if it was doing well, they would have been able to keep that shit going and not have to sell. You know what I'm saying? But they had the movies weren't good. They weren't good. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't make like they had a few good things about the movies, like the X-Men reboots had Pietro. He was a good addition to it. You know, the Colossal, Deadpool, and even New Mutants. That was decent, you know? But
yeah.
But it was the execution. So it wouldn't, like I said, I could see them more keeping some elements from New Mutants more than anything else, because everything else was, for the most part, bad. So why would you bring this horrible shit into your gold mine? Like,
I mean, because then that's like saying, why use any other actors then? Because they're a part of that.
But he wasn't Pietro.
I mean, no, he wasn't Pietro.
It was a joke.
It's like,
and they told you that.
So
that was just a joke.
So then I don't believe Hugh Jackman being Wolverine.
No, he's not Wolverine.
Right.
They're for sure rebooting it, and it makes sense. Like you even though Wolverine was a success over there, we don't want none of that attached to this universe. You know what I'm saying? We don't want none of that, and I would hate to see the same people come on, because a lot of them were bad. Like, look how they did Beast. Oh my God. Like, no, thank you.
Would you prefer him CGI?
Redo. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want him that skinny. Fuck.
Yeah.
Ain't no Beast. That wasn't a Beast. So yeah, that's my view on that. My view on that.
How you feel about DC's fan made shit?
I don't watch fan made shit because it ain't got no standing.
It would be great.
Nah, I mean, it don't have no standing in being canon. So why would I waste my time with watching some shit that ain't gonna matter?
I mean, here's why I think it matters. I think it matters because like you got what, like, Hollywood think they can watch our shit, the shit that we like, and then make a movie out of it, right?
They can.
I mean, but
it's not our shit.
I mean, all right, I'm gonna say this.
It's they shit.
So a lot of times, like,
they ideas.
when Hollywood make a movie about anything that you like, it's not most of the time, with a few companies, aside, it don't hold up to standards. I've seen like fan shit on YouTube for a lot of things that was like, even with the time that they made it in, was more entertaining than a full-fledged movie. From Hollywood, quality, on point, everything, great story, intriguing. Like, you can watch it, and I'm just like, so if fans could do this, why can't the people that be putting out all these great ass movies? Why come y'all can't do this? And it make this look like, I don't know. I feel like the fans should be so good that I'd be so disappointed when I actually go see a movie that's supposed to be dedicated to this type of content.
I ain't watching no fan made shit. To me, if you want motherfuckers listening to your shit, make your own shit. Stop making fan art and fan movies and fan cartoons of their shit. Make your own shit. Add that intriguing story to your shit. They don't own the concept of superheroes. Anyone can do that. So if you want people to watch that shit, that's what you do. Like, cause then, like I said, why would you give them all these ideas?
I mean,
for free. Why would you do that when
they
you
never
just
use
make
them?
Yeah, but no, I promise you, they listening to some of this shit and they're like, oh, damn, that's a good idea. Okay. Instead of, they not taking the whole idea, but they are. Instead of us, let's doing that little piece, let's do this instead. Can't nobody sue them for that. This our shit. You don't own the rights to none of this shit. None of it. How you gonna tell them they ain't think of that? How you gonna tell them that? Yeah, nigga, we ain't, just cause we ain't on YouTube, how you know we ain't had this conversation? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, no, I don't really believe in creating that shit. Cause I'm like, you giving them free content, like, and then when you see your shit one day, you're gonna be like, fuck, they stole that from me. Ain't gonna be able to do shit about it.
Get your copyrights.
Create your own shit, man.
See that timeline on you one more time. Everybody, look at this. So this is phase 4. This is phase 4. Thank you. Now, there's a lot of other stuff we didn't get a chance to talk about today.
Did you peep how this why did you peep how WandaVision was supposed to be last? Did you know that?
It was supposed to be the last thing that released.
Out of the TV shows, WandaVision was supposed to come out last. You see how Falcon right here. That was supposed to come out before WandaVision. You know what I'm saying? But since they got done first. So that's why I'm like, the timeline all fucked up, man. We ain't gonna know. These niggas might be way before this. You know what I'm saying? Or way after. Who knows, man?
Well, Black Widow was supposed to be first.
Yeah, but her movie ain't got shit to do with the current shit, though.
But what about the timeline, though? What if her movie? Because if you look at it, it's her movie, and then it's Falcon and Winter Soldier. And those two movies, they kind of correlate with each other. And what's above Shang-Chi? Because then once you get right, well, we can't scroll up, but these 4 shows in the middle all deal with magic. Yeah, well, it's gonna be some form of magic in the internals, but these 4, 5 shows all deal with magic in the center. What if it's just bullshit? Hawkeye it's just Hawkeye standalone shit before we go back into space.
I don't know, but like I said, I still don't believe Black Widow's movie has, because we know the timeline of Black Widow movie. The only thing we gonna know is what so and so did in that time and where he at. If did he get powers? Blah 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 blah. We ain't gonna know where none of these motherfuckers at after Black Widow movie. Come present time. You know, because the next time we see the new Black Widow is in Hawkeye.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I'm so tired of just waiting for Black Widow.
Yeah, I'm over it.
We didn't even mention that we're making Black Panther 2. We didn't mention the fact that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is coming. We didn't have time to talk about Captain Marvel 2, by the way. I didn't even have time to talk about the Fantastic Four. And there's no time left to talk about mutants and how
mutants coming to the MCU. You hear him?
All that stuff's been rumored.
You hear him? Don't question him, bro. You hear him, bro?
He said about how they come.
Hey, Kevin Feige. Hey, let me play Spike, bro.
No.
Let me play Spike, bro.
How they
Storm
coming.
nephew.
It's how they coming, and that's gonna be the thing right there. How do mutants come into the MCU? What is gonna be the most scientific? Like
you don't have to do that. You making it more complicated than it actually is going to be, bro. You don't.
So you're
know.
saying the whole phase 1 you don't have mutants, and then all phase 2
we did have mutants.
Well, who?
All of them. They just wasn't in the forefront. They were there. They're in the background. Like you gotta remember. You gotta also remember. Some of these movies ain't gonna take place in present time. Shang-Chi will not take place in present time. That's probably gonna be, you know, they're gonna backtrack these motherfuckers. Oh, he was right here at this time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so that means that at some point in time, we finna have a story that's gonna start telling us the history of mutants through a certain selection of movies.
Yeah.
Until
TV
it's,
shows.
Until
Movies
it's,
and TV shows, yeah.
Until it's caught up to a point to where it's like, whole time mutants been there.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's lazy.
Pretty much, yeah. Because now you got the rights. Like I said, you can't really look at it like that because, like I said, they didn't have the rights. So they have to find some way to work them in. And they going to have to, you know, do movies to backtrack shit, to do fillers, and that's why the TV shows are such a beauty, because they can more so, instead of doing it with movies, they could do it with TV shows.
The TV show,
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of rain, a lot of. I mean,
Yeah,
a good portion of
so
free
you could
reign.
just during this time, this is what he's doing, in the movie, in the season with him, in the present time where he at. That's what I say. Like they don't really have to use the movies anymore to introduce people. That's more so what the TV shows can be for.
It would be a good way.
Yeah, that'd be a cool way. But
I'm getting tired of waiting on Black Widow and Eternals.
yeah, hey. I know Eternals. The reason why I'm not even rushing Eternals, I'll be patient because that movie is gonna be so much. We're gonna learn so much about the MCU and its past and it's gonna be so much CGI, and I'd rather them have as much time as possible to polish because this is the movie that is gonna explain the creation of everything, mutants and everything. So I would rather it be the best and them have as much time as possible to work on it,
Do you think that with the way the Eternals is going to be, it's possible it might be 4 hours long, like the Zack Snyder cut?
No.
You don't think so?
2 hours, 30 minutes tops, if that. Marvel not going past 2 hours. I doubt it. They don't need to do it. They have to make it 4 hours because they botched the first one. Marvel, they haven't done that yet, so they good. And they, like I said, they take their time and they do it, and nothing is final until it's final. They always changing and trying to find new ways to tell the story better. Or damn, should we have this character? Or like even Civil War, everyone's roles. Ant-Man was finna be under Tony Stark instead of fucking Cap, So it's just like I said, it's a lot of stuff that they change, even when they film in a movie. So DC just be stuck on shit. Like sometimes you gotta change some shit. It's okay to not make it just like the comics. It's fucking K. You know what I'm saying? No one is gonna fucking hate you because you didn't follow. Like I don't want to read the comic, watch the movie, and see the same shit. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I used to be one of the people like, man, no, it ain't happen like it did in the comics, man. I don't like that. But now I'm like, damn, why would I want to see the same shit twice? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
We will see.
Couple days, we'll be back.
When does fucking Winter Soldier drop?
March 19th.
March. That's in a few days.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's. I don't know what today. Today's the 15th. 4 days.
4 days.
4 days.
Damn, they dropping Falcon Winter Soldier on the same day as the Zack Snyder cut.
I don't think so.
Yeah. If that's in 4 days.
No, Zack Snyder shit come out
on HBO Max.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna look on there again today. I could have sworn that shit said in 4 days.
Release date, Zack Snyder's.
Day
apart. Okay.
Oh, that's
y'all
intriguing.
Niggas competing.
Right, because it was yesterday when I saw that. It was yesterday when I saw 4 days. So yeah, it's March 18th.
Okay, y'all competing.
I'm mad they pushed Kong back.
That's by a week, but then
I'm mad
Kong got to compete with episode 2 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Okay,
easily.
Okay.
I'm trying to see that fucking fight.
Damn. Okay, I'm surprised. I honestly, I thought that they would move this date. I really did think they would move March 18th from so close to some Marvel shit. Because Marvel shit is like big dog. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, they finna push that shit back to like the end of the month or something. But then I'm looking like at the same time they got shit coming out for every week for the rest of the year. So it's like you're gonna have to battle them no matter what, So
yeah, they finna be on that shit like every week. You finna have something to look forward to.
Yeah. Oh, this shit is. I can't wait, man. Can't wait to watch this shit, man. Finally, some shit coming. Yeah, man.
I've been so tempted to even purchase the Raya and the Last Dragon, but I'm gonna wait.
I'm gonna wait till it's free. I fuck with you though, Disney, but I'm gonna wait till it's free.
I already paid.
Cause y'all tricked me. I'm not buying shit. Y'all tricked me. I thought if I buy one movie, y'all was gonna put Black Widow out. I was gonna buy that shit too. Y'all fucked it up. No sir. No
put
sir.
the Black Widow out. Tired of waiting.
I'm tired of fucking waiting. I ain't waiting no more. I don't even care no more. Just tell me what happened to Taskmaster.
You gonna
cool.
I feel like Falcon and Winter Soldier is gonna tell a story where Taskmaster came from. Taskmaster the whole time gonna be a fucking mutant.
I mean, he was.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh, so that makes sense. Why we gonna get Falcon and the Winter Soldier before
I really hope they do Omega Red instead of like I would really love to see Omega Red live action.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little weird. He got adamantium and shit. Like I would really love to fucking see.
You just a
Omega
mutated
Red.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Yeah. So shout out to y'all. Highly animated. Like, share, subscribe. Fuck with us.
Check
Get
your
high.
contents.
Get high when you watching this shit. You see everything.
Be smoking. Smoke.
Raw papers.
Hey.
Make sure you check out Talking Highly podcast as well on YouTube. Like,
Smoke.
share, subscribe. Smoke. Bunch of content coming for y'all. You know?
Smoke.
Anything else to say, Chino?
Smoke. Hey, man. Check us out. Like, share, subscribe. You already know the deeds. Follow this shit.
Follow Instagram. Highly animated. Talking Highly. Twan.
Tell us
Chino.
what you think. Tell us what you think, man. Where
Yeah.
y'all see them going with this?
Yeah.
How y'all feel about their decision making with these films and the characters that we grew up with?
What you gonna think about the Zack Snyder? We'll be back with y'all.
Are you gonna be watching
20th.
the Zack Snyder Cut?
Yeah.
March 8th date.
Yeah. We're gonna have to watch it like we're gonna just watch it.
I'm gonna bring the TV up here.
Yeah. We're gonna have to watch it for like 2 days though.
For 2 days.
Yeah, cause I'm saying I'm gonna wanna watch it the 18th and I'm probably wanna watch it again and then I'll be ready to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And then as well with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You know? But yeah. Fuck with us, man. Fuck up out of here. Out of here. Out of here. Out of here.